Do you know that your name play a big role in your life, and they are more than just ways to identify a person? But did you know names are also vitally important to God too? I am going to show you the importance of your name and what the Bible say about names. Some research suggests that a child's name is even linked to their future chances of success. In the same way, the names given to people can influence the way we think or feel about them. Among Bible figures, the name Paul evokes thoughts of a strong and fierce missionary. Peter brings to mind someone who was fearless and curious. And David brings to mind a humble but brave shepherd boy. Proverbs 22:1 says, "A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches, and loving favor rather than silver and gold." God knew how important this is, and that is why he chose to give people new names in their life of faith. His choices were not random but loaded with meaning and significance. Genesis 17:15-16 make us to understand that Abraham's wife, Sarah, had a name change as well. From Sarai, which in Hebrew means argumentative and biblically meant princess. God named her Sarah, which meant happy, and biblically is implied the mother of nations. Sarah, beautiful as she was, remained barren and childless. When God said she'd have a child, she argued within herself and did not believe it. Still, God was faithful and allowed her to bear a son, Isaac. In Genesis 17:5 shows that, formerly named Abram, God changed his name and called him Abraham as a sign of his promise to him. From being named Exalted Father, God made him the father of many nations. Jacob is probably the most famous among those who had their names changed by God. The change in his name signaled a complete turnaround for him, a perfect change in his identity. God changed Jacob, which meant supplanter or deceiver, and named him Israel, because you have struggled with God and with men, and have prevailed. His name was to remind him of his covenant with God. Friends, we must remember that a name goes beyond identifying a person. It becomes a label that will be associated with and even define a person. God himself has many names that reveal his identity, and all of these names tell us who our God is. If he is careful with names, we should be, too. If you don't like the meaning of your name, you can change it or ask your parents to change it for you. Please subscribe to our channel and click on the bell to get our latest update. Thank you.